This meeting is being recorded.
All right, folks, welcome to our Monday night call. I just wanted to kind of welcome everybody here and get some engagement, kick off the party and get some engagement going here in our chat. If everybody wants to jump in there and maybe just say where you're, tuning in from, that would be fun to kind of get things going. How is everybody tonight? Good.
5 blocks from the Zalabo office. I'm a long ways, but I make it.
I love it. I love it. We've got people coming in here. We're just admitting everybody in. So yeah, guys, hop in that chat. Let me know where everybody's calling in from or tuning in from. And then I would love to maybe call out a person here on a daily win. Whether that's in your business or personal, family, whatever it may be. So I'm going to go to the beautiful Miss Anita. Aww. Anita, what's a win that you've had today?
Oh, just today?
Just today. Today, this week, this month, whatever, girl.
Well, y'all that were there in Utah heard my story, and my big, I had to, not just to do the business, but I had felt called to use the core value of innovation to start my YouTube channel, focused on reaching people that have 100 pounds or more to lose. And I did that 2 days after we got home. And I launched it, and I do 3 videos a day, 3 to like 6 minutes. I have a day of the week, like Mindful Mondays and Transformation Tuesdays, and I name them all. And that's going really well. I have lost 14 pounds since we got home. My daughter's lost 13 pounds because I upgraded everybody, and we're doing the Z Trio. I upgraded 3 VIPs to more product. I have a couple more new VIPs. And today, my 86-year-old auntie who knows everything about nutrition is now going to get on collagen and the Ultra 30. And I'm just working my business. I'm making 2 new contacts a day and 3 follow-ups. And that's what I do. And I'm a product of the product and with my family. So that's what I'm doing.
Heidi, I think I muted you accidentally.
No worries, here I am.
There you go.
How long have you guys not been hearing me? I've been chatting away here. Anita, that's amazing. I mean, we see it. You're just exuding all kinds of amazingness. So we see it, we feel it, and not only are you being a product of the product, but my goodness, you are making changes in your household, in your own health, and it's just radiating out of you.
Thank you.
So kudos to you, my friend.
Thank you so much.
How about one more real quick? Let me call on Cindy.
All right. Well, Anita's inspired me. And so, hey, I've got to do something because she's going to take over Yucca Valley. I just love you, Anita. You're doing amazing. Definitely. So when I got back, finally, all of those things that have been holding me back for not just a year, but years, like I was able to let them go. And I was able to just not worry about what other people think. I got over my supposed shyness because I'm not shy, but it's a story I've been telling myself, even though it's not true. And I started my YouTube, TikTok. I post on LinkedIn every single day for just like a 3-minute, 4-minute video, Aging Joyfully with Cindy Talley, RN. And then I had my first live event that Anita was able to come to. And we had 3 brand new guests plus 1 new customer that came. That's my Mary Kay lady that I met in BNI. She got inspired. She just got on the product, just starting them. But I had a lady come right before this meeting. She just left 10 minutes ago. And we met with Dr. Dennis Harper, and she's going to be starting on some product because she's a kidney transplant. So we needed some like doctor info. So if you guys don't know about that, you can get on with Dr. Harper or Kirsty or Dennis Dr. Messina on 30-minute calls, and they will help you if you have.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
All at our fingertips, guys. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible the support that we have in our, not only in our community, but our corporate staff. It's unheard of. Okay, guys, so I just want to welcome all of you here to our Monday night call. We're super excited to be here. Jill Berth, Iverson, and myself are kind of hosting tonight's call. We have other amazing leaders on this call tonight. All of you are amazing leaders. But tonight we have the pleasure of interviewing, I'm so excited, one of my favorite people ever. And you guys all know her, Mrs. Miss Christy Childress. Christy comes to us from the Dallas area. Are you admitting? There we go. She has been involved in network marketing for about 15 years. She's married to her college sweetheart, which I love. The two of you are like so adorable. They've been married for almost 28 years. She's a mom of 3 bigs, as she puts it, 3 beautiful, almost adult children, right? We're not rushing things though. You still got 1 in high school. And she joins the label with her son Cooper, who is he 19 yet? Or
Yeah,
is he
he
still
is
18?
19.
19. But one of our builders here, business builders in Zalebo, Mr. Cooper Childress. So Cooper's mom here, and Cooper's now a college freshman. He just went away to college. So he's doing amazing, wonderful things there. And a little bit about this beautiful woman. She loves working out, going on long walks and talks with friends. She loves helping others live their healthiest life. And I just have to say that I absolutely adore this woman. She helps me so much just in encouragement. Oh, I'm going to get all choked up. And just leadership and community and authenticity. And I'm so blessed to be just in proximity to her and part of her group of amazing, amazing people here at Zalebo. So welcome.
Thank you. That
We're
was
so
so
happy
sweet.
to have
Thank you.
you here. Yes. So just to kind of get started, I wanted to ask you first and foremost, how were you introduced to Zalebo? Kind of like from the product standpoint, was it the business that drew you into it? All of us kind of have this amazing story of how we came here. So I love to ask people that first and foremost.
Okay. Well, let's see. I think, well, Cooper was the one that was drawn in by the business. He wanted to learn the business model of network marketing. And I had been involved with a previous company that I was still using the products, but I wasn't really building or doing much with it. And he wanted me to set up an account. And I was like, well, I'm not really doing it really, but let's call someone that is very knowledgeable, my friends, Robert and Joy Arthur, and gave Robert a call, and he was like, absolutely, I would love to teach Cooper. You know, he is such a mentor. And so he, you know, told us a little bit about it. He didn't oversell it. He was excited. He was new. He, you know, was telling us his heart and what caused him to join. And I just reluctantly tried a few products, thinking I was just going to support Cooper. And then, oh my gosh, just not even a week, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why? And yet I'm like, Robert, you totally did not, you didn't oversell this. He's like, well, I wanted you to try it. I wanted you to try it for yourself firsthand. And so I was like, get out of the way, Cooper. Here we go. I'm coming in. And no, it was just, I mean, love at first sight, love it first try. It was, you know, like most of you on this call, it was just an amazing product experience. And we were just coming out of COVID at the time. And I think I was not alone in being in a super funk. Didn't even know what a funk I was in really until the lights came on, and I was feeling better. And I was just showing up in my life in such a different, positive way. And I was like, what is in this stuff? Oh my gosh. It's like, are there mood boosters in this? And they're like, maybe, but, it was just, you know, it was so much goodness. And I thought I kind of knew everything that I needed to know about supplementation. And then of course, finding out that the other people behind this beautiful company were involved, I was like just blown away.
Sold, right?
Sold. Hook, line, and
Sold.
sinker. I'm a lifer.
So what do you think, I mean, what was the change for you? Like once you got the products in you, or what were you like using at the time? And how long do you feel, like you said, the lights went on? Was it pretty immediate?
Yeah.
What was your experience with that?
Well, I was using another like protein shake and supplement and, doing what I thought was some fasting and here and there. Now granted, I wasn't taking great care of myself, but I thought, as long as I get that in my body and then when I would like, I just wasn't getting the same results from what I was using. And so, it took, I think I started out with just a couple of products. I really just was very skeptical. I was like, how can this be better than what I was using? I thought this had everything in it. And I think it was the eVibe, just the shake was delicious. I could not believe I'd never had a protein shake that tasted like that. And I thought the one that I was drinking was pretty good at the time. And I think it was just like protein shake, eVibe, and maybe the probiotics, maybe.
Okay.
I think I quickly got in and ordered an ultra or ultimate, whatever it was called before, but to go all in when I tried just those few products. But I had never tried really a probiotic that had any effect on me. And I don't know really what the combination of products was, but I feel like it had a lot to do with gut health. That's kind of where it all starts, right? And once I kind of got that right, and it was fast too. It was really fast. Yeah. And
yeah, I appreciate that because it's like I was kind of just doing the do too, like, oh, I take probiotics and I take collagen and I'm taking these things, like just kind of hoping and thinking they're doing something on the inside.
Yeah.
And then it's like, if you're taking those products and you don't know if they're working, they're not.
Yeah.
It's like, they're not.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. That is a great way of putting it. Yes. If you have to question and you just think, oh, well, I'm taking it, so it must be working.
Right.
It wasn't working. It wasn't working at all.
No, not like this.
Yeah.
So what in your journey, personal use, the use of the Zalabo formulations with, your beautiful family, being a Zalabo wellness partner, so you've had firsthand experience with testimonies of people getting these amazing formulations into their body. What is your most powerful experience that you've kind of seen firsthand?
Most powerful, like a testimony of someone or someone that I've worked with.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. There's so many different stories. I guess when I came in, I've used so many other, I've used another product and people knew me for that product and they were like, what do you mean you're trying this? What's going on here? And so the people that came in first, a lot of those people are still with me and still like loving it, seeing results. They've gone on, it's been about a year now. They've gone on and, they had a good time during the summer and then they're back on it and I'm getting texts and it's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for introducing me to these products. And at the end of the day, that's just when I've never felt like I've sold anything really.
Right.
I've introduced, some dear friends and family to products. And then when they have an awesome experience and they thank you for it, that right there it's such a gift. But I guess, the variety of the different testimonies, I've got like all different ages. I've got like young people. I've got people that are gaining weight. I'm sorry, my dog knows I'm on a Zoom. So it's okay.
It's like my kids.
Yeah.
Mom's on the
Scratching and
phone, time to go
barking.
butter.
He's on the phone. I need in on that. I guess it's just amazing how I think, some people say, oh, this may not be for everybody. I do believe this is for everybody. I think it's just really good quality nutrition. And I think, like Kirsty Cody says, when the body is a miracle, and when you feed it what it needs, that is the magic. And I don't have one testimony that really stands out. I mean, I have so many grateful, happy people. And if they're not happy, 9 times out of 10, they really just weren't ready to
Absolutely.
commit to the pain of change. And so
I
got a
love
lot
it.
of happy customers, and that makes me proud.
I love that. And I believe that it's like, there's not anybody on the spectrum, right?
Right.
That it doesn't matter where, young, old, ill, optimal health, like, and everybody in between. It's just so robust and serves the body. It's hard to, it doesn't disclude anyone. But I
No.
have a favorite story.
Okay.
I have a favorite testimony of someone in your home
Oh.
that I would love to kind of just showcase a little bit here on the
Okay.
call tonight. And that is your adorable, handsome, young baby boy,
Hudson.
who's not such a young baby boy, right? Mr. Hudson.
Heidi, do you want me to bring up his picture right now or not yet?
I would love to. And
Okay.
if you want to, just kind of go through, Christy, I did put just like a photo together that shows a little comparison about the results that Hudson has had here. This is remarkable, guys. So Christy, do you want to talk a bit about, kind of what started Hudson on his journey? Maybe, what his diet was like and what his routine was prior to, starting on his regiment with
Okay.
Solevo?
Well, Hudson is our third child, and he and his brother Cooper are just 21 months apart. And so, even though Hudson is now taller than Cooper and bigger than Cooper, Cooper's always had like the big brother upper hand advantage. Hudson just really looks up to Cooper. And when he started working out, he got a gym membership as a Christmas gift, I guess. And then Hudson immediately wanted a gym membership as well. And so they started kind of working out together. And then I guess that first picture in March, we talked a little bit about the products and nutrition and his diet before. I mean, he's 17. I do put a good meal together, but it's a lot of drive-through, it's mac and cheese, it's cookies, it's like rummaging around in the middle of the night, making something, I don't know what's in there. So he's very much a typical teenager diet. So we talked a little bit about, okay, if you're gonna, get serious about this, let's talk about, and Cooper's always talking about, products and protein. He's talking to his friends about it. And Hudson would just kind of snicker and laugh it off like, oh, here we go again, talking about Solevo. And so he kind of started looking at the products, and he was like, and he was looking around at what some of his other friends were using, big vats of Gladiator protein or whatever. I don't know. This big
Oreo
big box
cookie,
store
Fruity
stuff.
Pebble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he got serious about it, and he started working out, and he would make sure to have a shake within an hour after his workout. I think at one point he was doing 3 scoops. He and Cooper would do 3 scoops. And now he's just doing 2 scoops, but he is having 2 shakes a day. And he loves the collagen because he heard a recorded call of, I think it was Kirsty talking about her adult sons and how they love the collagen.
Yes.
He loves the collagen, the E-Vibe. He's always mixing an E-Vibe. That's his pre-workout, he calls it. And he takes the Fortitude. He's not a big pill person, but he does take the Fortitude. And he's consistent, and he goes. And this morning before school, I heard him in there getting ready. He shook up, I guess it was an e-vibe, and was off to the gym at 5 something. And then he has to be at school at 8. It's about 30 minutes away. So he got a workout in. And then I woke up to the blender before he walked out the door and had a shake. And I mean, he's a product of the product. I'm so proud of him. And now he's even got his dad working out with him.
Oh, I love it. It
Yes.
just multiplies, right? Like the ripple effect. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So to just kind of summarize, he started.
I'm just
um,
gonna share it
gonna-
again. We had some other
Yeah,
people
awesome.
jump on, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
share his photo again.
That would be amazing. So just to kind of summarize here, folks, we have Hudson here in March who got a gym membership and really wasn't, you know, I mean, he was kind of working out, right, Christy, a little bit, but he started adding the whey protein and he was doing 1 shake a day consistently. But other than that, his diet was pretty,
Yeah.
typical teenager diet.
Well, he ran
Um,
track. He ran track. So he
Okay.
wasn't really, and he would do, weights in the weight room for track, but
Yep.
he got, really serious about it around March.
Around March timeframe.
Mhm.
And yeah, so now he's eVibe pre-workout, whey protein shake post-workout, which just explodes the muscle synthesis there, as we can see in this young man in what,
Yeah.
a five-month time period.
It's
Um,
amazing. It is
It's
amazing.
unreal.
Yeah. And
It's unreal.
his,
I can't even believe.
his,
Because I
Go
got your picture in June and now the picture you sent me, the updated one today, I'm like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah.
it's insane, but it's true how it just literally unlocks the miracle of the body. And
Yeah.
I saw it in my daughter as well with like a over 2-inch height increase this year. And her
Mhm.
pediatrician is like, what are you feeding this kid? And I was like, well, here, let me show you.
yeah.
And,
think
and
he's-
she was like, the amino acid profile. She goes,
I
that amino acid profile right there is absolutely responsible for her growth. So that's a beautiful thing. I love
He's
that.
up
Thank you for
third-
sharing those.
He's up 13.5 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
I know, he can't believe it. He's like, oh my gosh, Mom, I gained more weight.
Did you see Jim flexing just now?
Yeah,
Jim
I
was
did.
just flexing.
I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, look at Scott Lucas is too. I love it. Okay.
And another thing that has come out of this is, he's a senior and he is very much, he's in a college preparatory school and he thinks everybody knows what they want to do and they want to be when they grow up and what they want to major in. And I was like, you don't really have to know that right now. Well, now all of a sudden he's taken an interest in kinesiology. And he didn't know that was, he started looking it up and all the jobs that could branch out from that type of curriculum. And he's like, Mom, you could go into physical therapy school. You could go into onto pre-med. And I was like, so he's really, because I told him, I was like, if you don't know what you want to do, why don't you do something that you really study, something you enjoy and you're really interested in, and then see what happens. So
What a blessing. That's amazing. Amazing. And that's too, we all know here on the, one of the reasons I was so thrilled to join Zalevo is the whole, the heart and the mission behind it is freeing people from the muck of life, right? Everybody's pushing through the muck. Everybody's feeling down in the dumps. Everybody's, just challenged with energy and vitality. And, it's we want to do all the things, but our bodies are just so, I think deficient is a fair word to say, that, we see the miracle, that happens when we put these amazing formulations in our body. And everybody on this call is their testimony, and Hudson is no exception, that's for sure. So let's kind of just go into how you made, and I think you kind of covered this, but the decision of coming to Zalevo as a wellness partner. So you kind of were in the industry. Cooper really, kind of sparked the flame again, or
yeah.
why Zalevo?
Why Zalevo? Well, the products and the people behind it, the philosophy. I just couldn't be more proud to present this company to people, anyone and everyone that wants to listen. I just feel good about it. I think Well, and also, I was in a 9 to 5 that was not, I did not enjoy. I mean, it was, everything was great about it. I just wasn't passionate about it. You know what I mean? And it shows, you know. So I wasn't planning on getting really back into network marketing, but it was just too good. It was just too good to not pursue and get involved. And just the community is amazing. I mean, you don't have to be on a mission to quit your day job to really truly get a lot out of this experience of being a wellness partner. That's definitely was a motive. But I mean, it's just a company that has so much to offer. And I love that it's not yet one of the big ones that everybody's heard of. And it's just so fun when, you know, you do get the opportunity to tell someone about it and share it with others.
Absolutely. And that kind of, I think, goes right, perfect segue right into my last question. And again, I feel like you kind of answered it, but, you know, just the opportunity that Zalebo is, you know, for serving others in like your vision, your life vision. I know part of the reason, because you've shared, you know, with me and many on this call, just your passion for your own health and wellness, and how important that is to you. And, you know, just what does it feel like to have, like you said, this amazing community and these amazing formulations to really just go out and do what you're so passionate about?
I mean, it feels, I feel it's just there's just a lot of love in this company, and I just feel so supported. And I feel very much like we're all on the same team. And I think I share the feeling that we all want to win, and we all want to get ahead. We all want to move forward, and we all want to change lives. And I just don't think that's present in a lot of companies, not just network marketing. I think that's unique. My passion for health and wellness is very personal. I don't have a great family history of health and longevity. And so I plan to change that in my family and help others see it and see that there's a different way, and hopefully help change that for them.
I love that. And you're such a beautiful example of it every day for all of us. And I'm sure everyone else around you.
I'm definitely passionate about it. I get excited.
We all get a little geeked, right?
Yeah.
We're excited about it.
Uh-huh.
I love it. Well, thank you for being here with us tonight. We are going to go in right now, guys, and we'll circle back to you, Christy, towards the end here. But we would like to kind of shift gears a little bit and head into an opportunity call. We have a presentation here that our lovely leader, Jill, will kind of take us through, and just kind of sharing how we can leverage the Zalebo opportunity in our lives and with others. So Jill, take it away.
I love it. Thank you. And thank you, Christy. And we'll be circling back around to you. And of course, Heidi, go ahead and tag team this with me. It'll be awesome.
You got it.
I don't know how to get into presentation mode. So you just get to see all my tabs up top and all the things. So even someone that's non-techie can do this like me. So this is great. Okay, so we're going to talk about designing your healthy and profitable lifestyle. And I love the Ultimate Collection. Heidi, did you start with the Ultimate Collection? Okay.
I did.
And why did you start with the Ultimate Collection?
I'm just kind of one of those people that I'm all or nothing. I'm 0 or 150%. And I don't want to have FOMO. I don't want to have fear of missing out on something and not being able to, experience it all and have it right there accessible to me. I also didn't start with everything right out of the gates. I did the whey protein and the probiotics, and then kind of went a couple days and added something else, and went a couple days and added something else.
Yes.
and it was just a game changer. So I love and always recommend that people start with that Ultimate Collection for that purpose.
I love that. And I love how Christy said they started with a couple of products, but really quickly, right? Christy, you got the Ultimate Collection because you're like, oh, I got to have all the things. Like, I'm feeling so good. I got to know what they all feel like. Yes.
And I
Right.
paid extra shipping.
And you paid extra shipping.
Exactly.
Yes. So the collagen does not come with the, can you see my mouse if I move my mouse?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we can.
The collagen does not come in the Ultimate Collection. And so I love people starting with the Ultimate Collection plus the collagen because then you get the best results with all of it. So like Heidi said, you can baby step your way into the Ultimate Collection. So what we found to be super effective is to start with the foundations. And we love to start with what's called the Z Trio in the morning. So the Z Trio, if you can see right here is they come in stick packs. So there's little stick packs in all three of these formulations. So it's a stick pack of collagen and one of eVibe and then one of Burn Mode. And you just shake that baby up in the shaker bottle and you drink that first thing in the morning. You can drink it before a workout, during a workout, after a workout, or just not even if you're working out. And it fuels your body with such great nutrition and antioxidants. We could go into so much more about these three formulations. What I love about the collagen, and so many people on this line and that are not on this line have incredible testimonies about the collagen. But when collagen was coming out, I've just never been a skincare girl, and I should be probably. So, but I just never was into like skin, hair, nails, that kind of thing. But Jim Rhodes quickly taught me that the collagen is for your internal organs, for your joints, for your ligaments, like for all the things. Heidi, don't geek out on me yet.
Okay, I'm holding back. I'm biting my tongue.
With all the things. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get the insides of me healthy as well. So my personal testimony about the collagen is that I had a back fusion about 7 years ago, and it's just been such a great, it's been so great for my back without making any claims or anything, because we don't do that here. But just for my back and my knees and just the mobility of my body, it's been a huge benefit. And I'll say this on here. I don't usually tell people this. I don't even know if you guys know this, but after having kids, and my bladder is not what it used to be, but since being on the collagen, my bladder is tougher. I'm just going to leave it right there. There you go. I know. So I may or may not.
There's lots of mamas who can relate.
Yeah, I may or may not be able to like jump up and down now, like those kinds of things. So sorry, the men on the line, that was TMI for you. So we start with the foundations and then having a shake sometime before noon. So when you're having the Z Trio with the collagen, eVibe, and Burn Mode, it kind of like wipes out your appetite for a minute. I don't even know what's in it that does that, but you're just not hungry for a little bit of time. And so we love to do intermittent fasting here anyway, if you want to do that. And so you can just, hold out as long as you'd like to until you have your shake, and then go ahead and have that. So some people with low blood sugar, like they'd probably want to have their shake right away. And some other people like me can wait till like 12 or 1 o'clock. So, and then we'll have you start on that for like 5 days, like Heidi did. Like she just tried everything out for a couple of days and then added some more things. So we'll have you do the foundations for 4 or 5 days. And then when you're ready, then we have you start with a second shake during the day. So you're going to have a shake for breakfast and then a shake for either lunch or dinner, and add in your Biome Sync Daily and your Biome Sync Trim as well in your day. And you're going to want to do that on an empty stomach. So whether that's first thing in the morning, you can do that, or I choose to take mine at night right before I go to bed. I think just, I don't know, it's probably the blonde girl in me, but I'm like, I just want it in my body like longer without food. So I take mine at night so it can be on, just in my body and working all night long. And then we're going to have you do that for 4 or 5 days. And then we're going to have you accelerate the collection, like the entire formulations with the Fortitude 85, and you take 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. Now for me, And this is just baby stepping. You can choose to start all of it all at once. Like you can do that.
And that's the
Heidi-
beauty of this here is there's no right or way. You're not conforming to a program. It's what works for you. And what you start with, say after a month or so, you can switch it up and try something different.
Yeah.
So
And why I love the baby stepping thing is because with my background losing over 100 pounds, releasing over 100 pounds, I tend to coach a lot of people that have mindsets that really are like all or nothing. And I'm like, oh, wait, we have to baby step you in, or you're going to be all or nothing and either all in or all out. And sometimes with people that are used to eating fast food all the time and things like that, and just moving them from that right onto this dense nutrition, it's sometimes it just like, I don't know, like their taste buds are not acclimated, even though I think the shakes are sweet and all of that. So you can either choose to baby step it, or you can go full in and just go
there's
right
no
on.
right or wrong.
Yes, for
absolutely.
sure.
And
Okay.
we just want to point out here too, guys, that any info you can find at, at Zalevo info. There's a beautiful tool there that is just point and click, and there's such a wealth of knowledge out there, accessible to any and everybody. So all of this information you can find there at zalevo.info.
I love
I
that.
add something, you guys.
Oh, hi, Cap.
Hi, I want to repeat something Heidi said to me on the phone the other day, because I couldn't articulate the words and she put it so simple, and I just think it makes so much sense. All of these products and formulations are just dense nutrition to the body, right? And I think we don't even know, anybody, what level our body's really at. And when you start putting these in your body, Heidi used the word, it's righting the wrong in your body. That just gave me goosebumps, because it truly is just making everything right. So when I see people who struggle with sugar issues and struggle with cravings, I'm currently coaching my daughter's boyfriend right this second. I'm like, just text him, time for the third drink. He struggles with all this addiction to needing to eat crap food all the time. And it's putting all the wrong things in your body. So you're righting all the wrong. And I love that, Heidi, because it's just digestible, simple facts of what you're doing by putting this dense nutrition in your body. So thanks for sharing that with me the other day.
My pleasure. And one thing I just want to call out here too is that, again, there's no right or wrong, but using every single one of these, and it doesn't matter how, when, where, you're using them, but they all literally work synergistically together. So when you're adding, more and more, or like we're all doing the ultimate, and then collagen is launched, and we're adding the collagen, it like each one of them not only works synergistically together, but unlocks further and deeper and more elaborate processes within, them all working together. So it's like you can feel good and great and awesome, like all of us did, right? We had those foundational formulations in what is the ultra, in the whey protein, the burn mode, the E-Vibe, the probiotics, the fortitude. And then we have the blessing in January that is collagen 300. And it just took all of us to the next level. I'm on call week after week with all these amazing people, and it's like watching the hands of time turn back. So it's amazing how they unlock additional components within each other when they're all working together.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Heidi. And thank you, Kathy, for chiming in. Okay. So so whoever invited you to this call, we all have a specific link that you can go onto, and you can just go to that link and click shop. So being a VIP customer here, you have an advantage. You have a free membership. It doesn't cost you anything to shop from our store. And you get subscribe and save pricing. So when you go in there, there'll be a one-time order pricing or subscribe and save pricing. I think it's about 10%-ish is what I would say. And that will just put you on like a auto shipment every single month. The great thing about that is that you can change up your auto shipment every month. You can move it out. If you're going on vacation, you can move it out a couple of weeks, whatever you need to do there. And we have amazing customer service that can help you anytime. If you can't figure out how to do that, or get with, the person who invited you here. And then you can also qualify for what's called 3 and free. You can't do that as a VIP. I don't really know why
Correct.
that's on here.
Yeah.
But, okay.
I think
So let's
it's just
talk.
if you're interested in trying to find ways to reduce the cost of your product, you could become a Zalevo Wellness Partner. And one of the ways to do that is to just, get 3 people underneath you. And then that unlocks $150 monthly product credit that would allow you to apply that towards your product cost. And then, you're just sharing and caring with other folks about the changes that are going on in your health. So it's very easy, obtainable to do that.
You know what I love about that really quickly is that previously when I've been with a different company, but they would say, hey, let's get your products paid for. But it was really the money we're making back that actually paid for your products. So here I love that you still get paid, from people that are buying, shopping from your own link. But you do get that $100 to $150 back. In product, whatever you want. It's like Christmas every month.
It is
shows up
every
on the-
month, right in your cart.
Absolutely. And again, you can learn more at Zalevo.info on the VIP Getting Started tab. So your Zalevo VIP experience. So you're going to establish your top 3 health goals for the next 30 days. I can't see all of you, but by a raise of hands, how many of you could identify 3 goals that you would have for your health in the next 30 days? Yes, me too. And then identify the benchmarks that prove that you are achieving those goals. And I made a post in our group. And for those of you who are not in our group, it's called Your Next Level Starts Here on Facebook. But I did a post last night that I'm like, okay, one of my goals this week is to exercise 5 days a week. Well, what are the things that are going to get you there, right? What are the baby steps, I guess, to get you there? I'm like, well, I'm going to have to wake up with a smile on my face at 6:30 a.m. and I lay out my workout clothes and my shoes and everything, just so I don't have any excuses right there. So what are the benchmarks that you're going to, what are the steps you're going to take to get to those goals? And then the benchmarks and the rewards that you're achieving those goals for sure. Do you have anything to say about that, Heidi? Kathy?
Nope, I think it's just, this really helps us reverse engineer, our time on a daily basis, weekly basis. And if we think about what we want to accomplish at the end of the month, it really helps us kind of, dissect that and set the mini goals that will reach the larger goal. And as far as benchmarks, I think it's just important for us to really associate, not only doing it like, okay, check, I got on, and did my exercise today, check, but something that can be associated with or tied to the feeling or the accomplishment. Those benchmarks, I think, are really, really important because they're what really gives us that momentum. We can be doing the do, but if we don't really have that emotional connection to it, we're missing out. And I think that it doesn't make it as sustainable. So really getting creative here and, kind of like, it's simple, like when we're goal setting with our kids, like, okay, these are our goals. How do you know you're going to achieve that goal? If your goal is to make X amount allowance, what do you have to do to get there? And the satisfaction that comes with that. So just identifying those benchmarks, I think gets us out of the mindset of just doing the do.
I love that.
Just checking the boxes.
And I think I'll add that for the people who are sitting there going, I cannot exercise yet, and I'm not at that place yet, that it's setting habits for yourself. So even if it's walking around the dining room table one time, and I had a gal that I worked with for a while, and we brought in pebbles from outside, and she set a pebble at one end of the table every time she went around. And the first day she did it, going around once was a big deal. And pretty soon she had a pile of 20. And when I'd get to her house, she's like, look, I did some when you weren't here. And it's setting the habits that are going to, so even if the habit is that you have to put the biomes by your toothbrush at night to remember to take them, that's a big deal, because if you get your gut healthy, the rest is going to start to fall in line. If it means setting your shaker cup out and your protein next to it, because if you put it in the cabinet, it's not a habit you're going to remember. So I think even if the habit is as simple as committing that you're going to do one shake a day to try to fuel your body, don't underestimate the power of that. That any of those little baby habits, they make a big difference. So be where you're at, don't compare, and be where you're at. And we are always here to help you through that. I want you to know that as well, that you can call any of us to help support you and help give you ideas of things you can do at whatever level you're at.
I love that.
Beautiful.
Thank you, personal trainer Kathy. That was amazing. So that was really, it just took me back to when I weighed 263 pounds and just being able to walk a little bit, and then I'd go back home, and then I'd walk to the next light pole and go back home. So just starting out little bits at a time. And then pretty soon I was running, and I ran a couple of half marathons. So it just little steps, just take you to your end goal for sure. Okay, so once you are a VIP customer and you're excited about the results you're having, and if you have a few people that are like, oh my gosh, I want to do what you're doing, like I'm noticing that you're losing weight, or that you're feeling better, or that you're just more, you have a pep in your step, or
Because it's contagious, folks. It's
Yes.
contagious. When you start feeling better and you're out of the rain cloud that's been following you around for 5 years, people notice.
Yes. And
contagious.
then, yeah, we want you to win as a wellness partner. So the benefits of a wellness partner, you pay a membership fee of $39.95. You still get the subscribe and save pricing. Then you get to qualify for that 3 and free that we were talking about, having 3 customers that order over $100 of product from you and you'll get back $100 to $150 every single month. And you get to earn a commission by sharing. So ask about the fast start bonus and the fast advancement bonuses, if that's something that you're interested in. And then at the bottom here, it says, learn more about being a wellness partner, and you can go to zalevo.info again, but go this time to the wellness partner getting started instead of the VIP getting started. And you guys, we have 11 ways to earn, like 11 ways to make money here. And it's been such a blessing in my life to I was a single mom for a lot of years, being in this industry, and it has just totally been a lifesaver. Before that, I cleaned people's teeth, and that was fun too. And I loved my patients. But this was, being in this industry and being in Zalevo has really afforded me the ability to make a difference in my life physically and emotionally and in all the areas and financially. But we're also helping others who are praying for a way to make a difference in whatever area that is.
And I just want to notice on there too that, Jill, can you go back, just this is literally entrepreneur development inside of a leadership culture. Like that is something that I'm so great. I've always been into like my health and wellness and, wanting to be the best version of myself. And there's nothing more true than how that has literally just been extracted out of me, being immersed in this culture. I mean, being on these calls on a weekly basis, just the quality and the transparency of the leaders and the authenticity of the people that we have here. We are so protective of it. And it's just been such a blessing, but it truly is. It's not just, doing the do and sharing this with people. It's so deep.
Yes.
It's very deep.
It really is. Okay. So what's your next step? So you can, get with the person, they invited you again, and get with them and figure out, we have different collections. So based on what your goals are, and then just, you know, what your budget is for sure. Kathy would say, start with the Ultimate Collection all day long. And I totally agree. Oh, she unmuted. Kath?
I
Oh.
do, and here's why. Because I know that we have incredible customer service and we have an insane, what's the word?
We got the money back guarantee.
Money back guarantee. And so because they work so well together, this is literally what's happened with people. I'm coaching them and they say, oh, I'm doing really great, but my energy is just not there. Like I'm struggling. And I go, oh, go ahead and get your e-vibe out. Let's get your e-vibe going. And they go, I don't have that one. And then they go pay shipping again. And we heard Christy and Heidi talk about that. Like I'm super frugal. I want the best bang for my buck. And I want to know so I have some health challenges and I wanted to know what would it feel like if I put all these products in my body together, what could happen? And I put everything aside. I didn't throw it away. I put everything aside I had, and I just went for 30 days. I'm going to see what this feels like. And in a matter of days, I knew it was the best decision I ever made. So how do you know if you don't jump in? Now, that didn't mean the next month I was ordering the same thing. It just meant I wanted to know what it would feel like. And I know that if anybody at any point is like, this isn't for me, I'm not doing this, do it for 29 days. 29 days, you get the same money back guarantee.
There's no risk.
And it's insane the results that happen. So yeah, that's why I just think the Ultimate Collection is, you deserve it and your body deserves a chance to see what it feels like. So
Absolutely. Well, so we want you to plan for your physical health, for your financial health. Like if you have any questions at all, we are here to help you. We have an incredible culture. We have an incredible, so I want Christy Childress to unmute for just a second. And I just want to end, we don't have a slide about this. I just want to end on who we are here at Zalebo and what you have found us to be here at Zalebo as far as a culture, as far as a company, the people that we surround ourselves with. Christy Childress, I know I'm putting you on the spot. We didn't plan for this, but I just want you to take it over a little bit and share your heart with how you feel about our company.
Oh my gosh. I love this company. I feel like I work with my best friends. Oh gosh. I mean, we do, you know, the retreats and the meetings and the events. I mean, it's a lot of fun, and there's just a lot of integrity. And I think, you know, what you put out there, you attract, and it just, it's just amazing the type of, the people that we're attracting. They're amazing, and they have so much life experience and so much to offer. And I just think that there is the whole support, that comes with this. And it's not, you know, we talk about getting people on the calls and getting people, you know, more support. And anytime I do that, I can honestly say, hey, I want you to meet my friend Jill. Can we set up a time for you to meet her? And it's not fake. It's not, you know, it's absolutely genuine. And it's like a family.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to go deeper because I'll get emotional, but
No, go on.
no, it's just
Bring it.
It's amazing. And I just feel like it's such a blessing in my life.
I love that. Thank you for sharing.
Very Christy talk, something that really came to my mind, and I've not thought of this before, but I feel like when we're in community like this, like we are the Zalevo formulations. Every single one of us brings an ingredient or a component, and we just synergistically work together again and unlock our potential. And it takes a community of people, like-minded, loving, passionate, people that want to be here. And I feel like each one of us is that special ingredient that just really moves and motivates and unlocks the potential in all of us. I know there are many people on this call that have, impacted me, and I'm growing by leaps and bounds in my life, in every aspect of my life. And
we've
very-
seen that, Heidi, and we're so grateful for you leading this call and for, having Christy come on. And Christy, thank you for sharing. And the two of you are dynamic, and our company is so grateful to have the two of you here, as well as all of you that are on the call tonight. You are the VIPs of this company and of this call. And we're grateful that you showed up and that you are here not only because of the culture, but you are here providing the culture of what we have, because that truly is what we're all about. I was going to go into another story, but we'll end now. Well, I'll save that for another day. So thank you all for being here. I'm going to stop the recording right now. So,
and I just want to say real quick here that we're going to try and follow, just this kind of a format, kind of